mistake. Alec Baldwin charged with involuntary manslaughter. Is it a demonstration of the veil of ignorance in action, in full force, or are the wheels of justice rolling backwards to an extent? Gerard Filitti, senior counsel at the Law for Project, joining us now live from New York. So, Gerard, thank you very much for your time this evening. First things first, what is the court saying? Can he go to jail?
He could go to jail. So what Alec Baldwin is facing, he's being charged with involuntary manslaughter. That's the unintentional killing of someone due to negligence or recklessness. So the charge is basically that he was either negligent or reckless in the way he handled that prop gun set, and that resulted in the death of Halyna Hutchins. He can't jail. More realistically, he will enter into a plea agreement, plead to something else that requires him to be on probation and not actually spend time in jail.
So would you say that Baldwin's mistake or second mistake was actually speaking to investigators without a lawyer at the very initial stage?
I think he did make that mistake. You should always, consult with a lawyer when you're looking at potential criminal charges. But the issue that Baldwin has is he is a little bit shameless and unrepentant. He thinks he did nothing wrong. The fact of the matter is, you're handling a weapon, whether it's fake or real, there are certain safety precautions you need to take, and he didn't take them. Saying that he didn't know that the gun was loaded with live ammunition and that he doesn't know how the gun was discharged, that's not an excuse. He needed to follow procedures, which he did not follow.
So, obviously there are greater ramifications here. Well, what does it mean for the film industry? Will productions or actors now be reluctant to do anything for that matter that might get them in trouble? Are they legally exposed after this Alec Baldwin case?
Well, they're always legally exposed for negligence and recklessness when they hurt someone. The bigger issue with Alec's case, as we've seen, is that he was not apparently paying attention to safety instructions when the shooting. He was on his phone, he was distracted, he did not pay full attention. So that's the recklessness part. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to. I think it's a wake-up call for actors on all Hollywood productions or productions anywhere that they need to pay attention to safety instructions and they need to follow procedures. You can be liable anytime you don't.
So, it feels like this tragedy is only metastasizing with this ruling. Is it because his name is Alec Baldwin? Should we, in fact, be encouraged his name didn't mean anything to court, as in the veil of ignorance? Or maybe he's a scapegoat because of his name? If this is justice in the making, why doesn't it feel as such?
I think you can look at it both ways, of course, but the way I see it is it's justice because the law applies to everyone. He is being charged and he will have the opportunity in court to clear his name just like anyone else, or he will be held accountable for his actions or failures just like everyone else. The law doesn't care if your name is Baldwin or Biden or Trump. Everyone is equally liable and the law needs to apply to everyone. So this is a very good thing that he is not being shown any special treatment. I also don't think that he is being prosecuted because of his name. He is being prosecuted because he was holding a gun that killed someone. So that's not a basis for refusing to prosecute just because you're a famous celebrity.
Yes, and we, of course, need to remind ourselves that there's a woman no longer with us because of all of this. Truly a tragedy. Gerard Filitti, Senior Counsel at the Law for Project, thank you so very much for your insight. We always appreciate it, and it was fascinating, as per usual, listening to you. Thank you so very much, sir.